Welcome to Forest Hill Church Presbyterian in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Forest Hill Church strives to be a beloved faith community that recognizes the value and worth of all human beings, affirms their inherent dignity, and encourages them to honor the image of God found in one another. This video is the first in a 4-part series designed to share with you the many unique aspects of Forest Hill Church and to encourage you to support its work with your time, talent, and treasure. Here are our co-pastors sharing their thoughts on what it means to be a good steward of God.
I'm Veronica Goins, and I'm here with John Lentz, and we are the co-pastors of Forest Hill Church Presbyterian. Well, I think some 20 plus years ago, the Presbyterian Church put out this stewardship brochure that really intrigued me because there was so much good stuff in it. And so I remember running into one quote which read, "Stewardship is what we do after we say we believe." And I believe that I resonated so much with that because that really is my understanding of what stewardship is, so that every aspect of our lives ought to reflect that stance, that stewardship is what we do after we say we believe. So it's kind of a center point, or what I would like to call a rule of life. It becomes that in such a way that our lives are in many ways kind of revolve around that, our decisions, our financial decisions, what we choose to purchase or not purchase, what we choose to give or not give. It comes out of that understanding that this is a part of our faith.
I mean, a good steward is to be conscious of the fact that God has given gifts and God creates everything, and that in a spirit of celebration, we want to give back and in faith, hope, and joy. A good steward is we're aware that God does call us to deepen our spiritual commitments. I think making a pledge is really important. It shows our commitment to the work of God, to the kingdom of God agenda, which is to spread the gospel, to include everybody, to build up the beloved community, and really live out of trust and hope and joy. So, you know, to be a good steward is to make a commitment. And it's to make a commitment sacrificially and joyfully. And that's what I think a good steward is.
I'm Jenny Himmelman, and with me is Peter Williams, and we both serve as elders on the Stewardship Ministry. Together, Veronica and John's ministry helps us to be intentional about reaching out to all persons, regardless of race, religious faith, socioeconomic status, gender, or sexual orientation. The mission of the Stewardship Ministry is to inform our church family about the many ways we can support the church's ministry. This year's stewardship theme adds these words to our church logo: grounded in faith and growing to serve. With roots firmly planted in the biblical tenets of our faith, our mission is to become a beloved community where all people are welcomed, loved, and served. Doing this requires generous financial support from each of us, as well as gifts of time and talent.
Traditionally, in the autumn of each year, Stewardship Ministry conducts a program focused on our Matthew 25 commitment to serve God in the greater community. I was hungry, you gave me food. A stranger, you invited me in. Sick, and you cared for me. In prison, you came to me. What you did for these least, my sisters and brothers, Jesus said, you did for me. This fall, you will see these videos and written correspondence and learn how we can respond to the vision and mission of our church through our giving.
During this stewardship season, please prayerfully consider what Forest Hill Church means to you, our church family, and the community beyond. Your financial support is greatly needed and deeply appreciated. This video was created by the Forest Hill Church Stewardship Ministry.